Right, this one is for teachers. So, if you would like to teach some counting songs, there are some very good ones. The best ones are the ones when you're counting on your fingers while you're singing. Now, bearing in mind that when children when sorry, when children learn songs, they remember the lyrics. However, that doesn't mean that they can count as well. That is a different ability. So they might just can recall the lyrics. Like many children, they learn the alphabet song and they think that L, M, N, O, P is one letter because it just doesn't make sense for them. So when you're teaching the songs, you need to bearing in mind that just because the child can perform the songs and showing you the fingers correctly doesn't mean they can count. It means that they learn the song and they learn the action, but they not able to count yet. So you have to check it another way, like counting separately, like giving them, I don't know, 3 gummy bears and ask them to count them. So it comes separately, but number songs is definitely gives a good foundation to teach counting later. And if they learn English as a foreign language, it is a fun way to learn counting for children. Right, my favorite is the finger counting ones. I usually use the Makaton way, so I do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However, you don't have to do it, you can do it like that as well. Right, so one little finger, one little finger, one little finger, tap, tap, tap. Point them to the ceiling, point them to the floor, put them on your lap, lap, lap. 2 little fingers, 2 little fingers, 2 little fingers, tap, tap, tap. Point them to the ceiling, point them to the floor, put them on your lap, lap, lap. 3 little fingers, 3 little fingers, 3 little fingers, tap, tap, tap. Point them to the ceiling, point them to the floor, put them on your lap, lap, lap. 4 little fingers, 4 little fingers, 4 little fingers, tap, tap, tap. Point them to the ceiling, point them to the floor, put them on your lap, lap, lap. 5 little fingers, 5 little fingers, 5 little fingers, clap, clap, clap. Point them to the ceiling, point them to the floor, put them on your lap, lap, lap. I'm sorry about my voice, I'm a bit groggy today. It's not feeling very good, so I hope I don't have the flu. So yeah, that's my favorite number songs. I also like 5 Little Ducks. That's a bit more of a story, so it's 5 little duck went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mummy duck said quack, 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 but only 4 little duck came back. 4 little duck went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mummy duck said quack, 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 but only 3 little duck came back. 3 little ducks went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mummy duck said quack, 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 but only 2 little duck came back. Right, I'm not going to sing the whole song. It goes down to 0. So when there's no more ducks coming back, so it's like 5 little duck went swimming one day over the hill and far away. Mommy duck said quack, 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 but no little duck came swimming back. And then said Mummy duck went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mummy duck said quack, 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 and all the 5 little ducks came back. So I have a happy end. You can also use puppets with the ducks, and then you can make the children count the ducks. It works quite well. However, again, it is preparing to count, not really learning how to count. So if you giving your child a maths lesson in English, do not think that your child can automatically count just because they can perform a song. That's two different things, and usually language and counting are different parts of the brain. So when you became fluent and when you can do pretty much everything in English, numbers is one which tend to be a little bit tricky for a while. So if you cannot remember a phone number in English, don't worry about it. I still cannot do that. I either remember a number in English or in Hungarian. So for example, I don't know my parents' number in English. I have to write it down and read it out. And I don't know my own phone number in Hungarian because I have to write it down. I know it by heart, but I just cannot do the translation straight away. I have to write it down, have a look at it, and then do it. Right. Anyway, this became a bit too long. Have a good day. Bye. Oh, no pomegranate in my classes.